Captain Genway here, and it's just me today. Also, I want to ask, please forgive the lighting in this room. It is atrocious, and it is the only place I can film right now. And it's the afternoon sun deciding that it absolutely can't stand me. So, um, this window is like, "Hey, sunlight," and I'm like, "No," but it's fine. See, look at that. That's crazy. So it's just me today because we're gonna be doing a dad story. I love doing these. It's been a while since I've done one, but something got me thinking about my dad a lot recently, which is NASA landed the Perseverance, I think it's called, on Mars. Y'all, my dad would have been over the moon excited. I can't believe I just said that. He would have been over the Mars excited about the fact that we landed the Perseverance on Mars and we can get like actual video and imagery of this incredible planet that, we just want to explore. Why not? It's our neighbor. It's cool, right? No, he was so into that kind of stuff. He actually wanted to be an astronaut when he was younger. And he studied astrophysics in college with the intention of becoming an astronaut. I don't know what happened where he didn't pursue that after the fact, but he definitely had the qualifications to be an astronaut. And yeah, I wish I could ask him why he didn't just go for it. But that's one of those dreams that circumstances have to be just right for you to go for it. You know what I mean? So also, if you hear weird sounds, T'Challa is just running around here. So, yeah, he really, really wanted to be an astronaut. He would have been so fascinated by the fact that we all got to watch the televised landing of the Perseverance and that it has sent us so much cool footage. I basically felt like I was standing on Mars, and because I was looking at three-dimensional, a 3D photo where I could see all around me as if I was on Mars. And it was the coolest thing. And I started crying because I thought about what my dad would have thought if he saw that. And I just got really overwhelmed with emotion, which tells me he would have been very overwhelmed with emotion. So I know he almost went up to space once as a teacher. They had a teacher program. NASA had this program where every launch they would accept one or two teachers to go up into space and be a part of the manned space mission. And he applied and he got really far in the selection process. And I was so proud. He was really proud of that. We actually have his letter of acceptance to, I don't know, the quarterfinals of the process or something. And he was so proud. He almost got to be an astronaut. And that's pretty cool. Not a lot of people in this world are astronauts, okay? The fact that you almost got there, that's pretty something. And I'm just so proud of him for that. But he would have been so excited about getting to watch the Perseverance. I hope I'm saying it right. I think it's the Perseverance. I would look it up, but my phone is filming this right now, so I can't look it up. And then the next person's going to be like, you should probably be filming for YouTube on something better than your phone. And I'm like, I'm working on it. But yeah, he was an astrophysicist who just loved science, loved space, loved the idea of space exploration. And really, I wish I could ask him more questions about that. About what exactly he wanted. If he was on a manned space crew, what would he want to be? Would he have wanted to be the pilot, or the guy that tested rock samples, or the mission commander, or I don't know. I'm thinking it's Star Trek. What would his job have been? And would he have wanted to go to Mars, or would he have rather gone to the moon? Would he have given up a few years of life? Not of lifespan, but living on Earth to go and actually be on Mars. I watched this movie the other day. It's actually an incredible movie. It's called The Space Between Us, and it's about a boy that is born on Mars. They launch a successful life on Mars for 4 years mission, and they send a team of astronauts up, and one of them ends up being pregnant, and she has her baby on Mars, and then it's the beginning of the movie, so it's not really a spoiler at that point, but she doesn't make it. So he just grows up on Mars not knowing much about where he comes from, right? But the coolest part is that it is this whole like scientific hub of people that live on Mars, and then they go out of their compound and you see like Mars. My dad would have loved this movie. And it's really cool that movie, after seeing the Perseverance like look around and me feeling like I was it looking around, man, that movie got Mars right. Like, I guess it's not that hard if you've seen pictures of it before, because it's just like a studio background, but they really got Mars right. Good job, directors, producers, graphic designers, whoever was in charge of that decision. Good job. But he would have loved that movie, and he would have just been incredibly excited about what we just did. That is so cool. I was actually watching like The Daily Show? I don't remember what I was watching, but they were talking about like, well, here's a video of a sweet old man crying. And I was like, why are we looking at this? And it was the guy who was, I guess, in charge of that mission. And when I guess his wife filmed him watching the landing, and it was like his life's work coming to fruition. And he just started crying, and he said some things I can't say on this channel, but like in a good way. Although I think he added an R to the F word, which was really funny. But he was just so happy. He was bawling his eyes out, and I feel like my dad would have been reacting that way to this, especially like, I mean, come on, this is a big deal. This is space exploration. This is what we Trekkies have been waiting our whole lives for. This is the coolest thing. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my dad and space. The final frontier. These are I'll stop. I don't know what he would have wanted to do in NASA, or if he really did want to be on a manned space mission, or if he would have rather been one of the people that's like in the studio, not in the studio, like the place with all the computers where they're like, Houston, or they are Houston. I was like, Houston, we have a problem. No, they are Houston. You know what I mean? I don't know if he would have rather been in the shuttle, or if he would have rather been like on Earth making it happen. These are questions that I wish I could ask him. But I can't, so I can just kind of think about it and talk to you guys about it. So that's really cool. I like that we get to do this. You get to know a little bit more about my dad, and I get to hang out with him because I'm talking about him. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I just thought I would tell you the little story of how my dad wanted to be an astronaut and almost was. But yeah, if you have cool stories about either your dad, space, or I don't know, just tell them down below. This is a really informal vlog. I wasn't planning on vlogging today, but I put my hair up and said let's do this. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I do have some other dad stories. I think I don't know if they're in a playlist, but they're definitely on this channel somewhere. I have a couple of really, really fun dad stories, so definitely check those out if you liked this. And my dad and I wrote books together. I have book reviews of 2 of them at least on this channel, so you can check those out if you want to know a little bit more about that. And yeah, hit the thumbs up if you think my dad was cool. You better hit that thumbs up because my dad was really cool. Like, frighteningly cool. I mean, the level of cool. I thought about how he always beat me at chess, and that's where the word frighteningly came from. He was so good. Anyway, whole other video on that some other time. But thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.